In what way is it a terrible franchise?
Okay.
What is it about the books that make them a terrible franchise?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's the fact that they're jumping around with different characters and themes and motifs, which are, I mean, we could get into the, Michael Ward's Planet Narnia sort of theory, and this is the medieval solar system being, depicted in narrative form. But essentially, you don't have recognizable characters that are going to stay with you through the books.
It's a changing cast.
You do for Harry Potter. It's going to move around, and Narnia itself, in some way, I mean, it's not a properly sort of fluid geography, right? There are things. This lamppost is here because it was planted, way back at the beginning of Narnia. But the fact that these things are forgotten, and then you don't go back to Lantern Waste, in many of the other books, so that Lewis is showing you something else each time, and that is not good if you're trying to make lots of money from selling merchandise. You want easily recognizable characters. You want costumes that you can sell for Halloween and for any other sort of costume party that you're going to go to. You want a lot of lunch boxes, and that's not what you're going to get. Even just the way that you write the words, the Chronicles of Narnia, that brand kind of badge, if you like, is difficult. It's kind of difficult to maintain because you don't actually have it in the books themselves. You'd have to be forcing that on. And I think, well, the media gave it their best shot. I mean, I don't want to suggest that anyone who was involved in adapting the books to make those films was not putting a lot of work in and using all their gifts. But the source material resists such adaptation.
They even complain themselves that they had to take some liberties with the Voyage of the Dawn Treader because there isn't an antagonist, and you've got to have an antagonist. So they have the Green Mist. And you also see the way they kept trying to crowbar the White Witch into every single movie to make it a franchise, to make it consistent. So in Harry Potter, I haven't actually read it because I had friends that really loved it, and so I actually went, no. But
I just got an insight into your psyche there, David.
It is kind of revealing.
Okay.